welcome to Copenhagen. If you're watching on replay, thanks for dropping in. So I'm working on my latest project. 2 sections to go. So it shouldn't take too long. So you can see this is a sort of fractal image. If I switch the light pad off, if we can find the switch. Oh, wrong way. You can get a better idea. So if you've dropped in and never been in before, normally what I do is I just work on whatever project I'm doing. People drop in, sometimes they chat, sometimes they don't. Hi Valerie, how are you? Good morning. So 2 more sections and this will be finished. And then I'll start the next one. Cool. So what are you working on at the moment, Valerie? Still working. You haven't finished it yet. What have you been doing? I'm looking forward to seeing that one finished. I'm gonna have to seal it. What do you use to seal? Is it square drills? Can't remember. It's round, okay. Normally, when I hear people talking about popping drills, it's squares. I've never tried Mod Podge, or whatever it's called. I've only ever sealed two, I think. I used Tombow Aqua Glue. It worked. I've seen some people posting about Mod Podge and they've used too much, or they've used it straight from the tub. It's too thick and it dulled their gels. I believe you're meant to dilute it, make it a bit thinner. But different people have different experiences with different things. Some people maybe just plaster it on too thick and that's what causes the problem. I don't know. I've never tried it. I tried the aqua glue. Somebody did say they were cringing because I did it as a live, and they said they were cringing watching me do it because they said it would all start to flake off. That was a year and a half ago, and it's still fine. And they sent me a link to somebody else that had been using it, and no, they never. They sent me pictures, I think. Delete the Mod Podge, yeah. Yeah, she sent me pictures, but when I looked at the pictures, I could see that the person had really put the aqua glue on really thick, and it was starting to flake, and it ruined the drills really. It just made everything look as if it was under a sheet of varnish, but it was starting to flake and crack. But when I did it, I did a thin layer, and then I left it a while to dry, and then I did a second thin layer, and it turned out really, really good. So I think it depends how you apply stuff as well. Some people are just better at it, maybe. But it seems to be thinner is better. But I think no matter what kind of sealer you put on, it's going to affect the drills in a way. I mean, it's very subtle. I've tried looking at the ones that are sealed next to ones that aren't sealed, and I still think the ones that aren't sealed are just that little bit more sparkly, more natural. Um, I'm sitting here and I've now got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 5 diamond paintings. Well, I've actually got 6, but I've got 5 that aren't in frames, like not behind glass, and they're all hanging on magnetic frames, and none of them are sealed. But I didn't have problems with popping drills, so if I did, I would have. That's why I sealed the first one I did. The drills were popping. Now I'm trying to, hang on, I'm trying to remember if that was round or square. I need to check. Yeah, it was square. Yeah, I'm the same. I've sealed, I sealed this one because I just kept getting popping drills. I mean, it wasn't that bad, but I did this as a gift for somebody, and I didn't want it's like it is framed. This was before I got it framed, but it's framed and behind glass. I didn't want drills, sort of, even though they can't really fall because of the glass, they get out of line because they lean forward. So I decided to seal it, and that worked really well. In fact, this was the second one that I sealed. The first one, this was one that I got from Amazon. Now, I s it actually looks better than that. I sealed this one because it was the first time I used the poured glue, and I was so used to using double-sided adhesive that I felt the poured glue, you can put the drills down and you can slide them all over the place, and I thought, "These are never gonna stay on." So I decided to seal it, and that was the first time that I sealed one. Since then, I've realised that poured glue is just like that. They don't fall off. So I was just used to when you place a drill, it just stays where you put it, and you have to really. In fact, it's easier to pick it back up and move it rather than try to push it like a really strong glue. So I don't think I actually needed to seal that first one, but it gave me a bit of practice, which was good. So yeah, that's what I would use, aqua glue, if I need to. But like you, I don't seal them. And nowadays, I don't even put them behind glass. Um, I I mentioned this before, but I don't like seeing reflections in pictures. And the only way to do that is not use glass or not use plastic. And the thing that people talk about is dust, but I haven't really looking at them. I can't see anything. Um, I mean, I don't doubt there is a tiny amount of dust on them, but um, it's not obvious. I'll put it that way. And some of them have been up for I don't know, a year, maybe longer. Not sure. Put a few diamond paintings on canvases recently. On canvases. So you get what, like a frame with a canvas on it, and then you glue it on? Is that what you mean? I'm not very adventurous when it comes to things like that. I've found that magnetic frames work but if the diamond painting's a big one, I need to glue the frame to the canvas because it'll just fall out. Adhesive glue. Okay. So is that wrapped around at the sides? So you keep the border on your diamond painting and then fold that around the side? Is that how you do it? Suppose you could staple it as well. Christmas presents. Friends really loved just cut the canvas. Okay. So the next ones I'm going to be working on are the kitten pictures. I don't know if you've seen I posted a video showing the same image in round and square. Well, just the canvases, and then a bigger one. So I want to work on those three and get them finished. Then I'll do another video. Maybe no, 2 videos actually. I thought it was quite interesting to see the difference. They always say go larger, but it's not just a matter of going larger. You have to think about how many colours, because I've got what size were we again? 25 by 25, I think. In round, and then I got the same picture as a 30 by 30 in round, as far as I remember. And the second one has less colours. The big one has less colours, and it really makes a difference. The smaller one is actually going to look more detailed. Okay, next one. E24. 24. I just finished a 12-hour shift at 1:30 this morning. It's calmed down, yeah. We've got a lot less people staying at the hotel. But last night, the chefs decided to clear out old, well, I'll say old food, stuff that they've prepared and kept in the fridges in case they have a layover, in case any flights are cancelled, because we've signed an agreement that will take up to, I think it's 300 people at the drop of a hat. So what they do is they pre-prepare stuff so that if it happens and they get layovers, they just have to go and get it and basically warm it up. But they noticed they had quite a lot that was getting close to, like, it had been in the fridge for quite a while. They've got a lot of big fridges, like walk-in fridges. So last night, because it's relatively quiet in the hotel, they decided to clean out all the sort of food that was prepared in December. So I had a lot of work last night. I left a lot for the person that's taken over. But at the moment, they've changed their shift pattern again, and I'm working two 12-hour shifts, then I'm off for 6 days, then work two 12-hour shifts, then off for 6 days. So that's pretty good. So this is my first day off. And of course, I'm diamond painting. This day tends to be a bit sort of wasted because I got home at about 20 past 2, and then I sat up for a while. I think I went to bed about 4:30, and then got up about 9:30, 10, something like that. So it takes a little bit of time to get sort of back into the normal swing. So I know I'm going to feel tired later. Oops. But it's not as crazy as it's been. The problem that I have finishing at that time of night or that time in the morning is the metro tends to be getting maintenance done or whatever, and I'm never sure if I'm going to be able to get. Normally, I get the metro from the airport, and then I change at another station. I get the M3. It's a hit or miss whether the metros run. Last night worked. Last night was okay. The night before wasn't. What time did I get home? I think I got home about 3:15 the day before. I had to get off a stop before the one that I wanted because it didn't go to that one, and then I had to walk to that. And then I found out the M3 line wasn't up, so then I had to walk to another bus station to get a bus. I had to wait 20 minutes for that, so yeah, it was pretty late. Hi, Jane. Thanks for dropping in. How are you doing? I mean, the other thing with work is because the way things are with Corona, I'm basically always on standby. So even though I'm off, I could get called back in. And that has happened. Somebody was sick, so I had to do 2 extra 12-hour shifts. And I was talking to one of the chefs last night. That's good, Jean. I was talking to one of the chefs last night. I hadn't seen her for a while. I know that she had Corona, so I was asking her how bad was it, and she said I think she was off for 3 weeks. She said it was pretty bad. She said it was like just a bad flu, but I found out that she hasn't had any vaccines, so it probably hit her harder than people that have had the vaccine. And then another chef that I thought had Corona, everybody thought had Corona. I was talking to him the night before, and he didn't have Corona. His girlfriend had Corona, and he felt really ill. Went and got a test, it was negative. Waited a few days, went back and got another test, it was negative. So it was unrelated. Just happened that his girlfriend had Corona. So he's back at work as well. But one of the other chefs that I was talking to, I was talking to maybe a couple of weeks ago. He has Corona now, and his son has it. So have you started jogging on that foot yet, Jean? We're supposed to get a big snowstorm. Okay. We've we had really strong winds last night, but it was just rain, so I don't think we're going to see snow. Walking, I'm walking some for exercise. Absolutely no pain. That's great. But you said that pretty much as soon as you had the operation, there was a big difference. That's good. I got on the metro last night or this morning. Was just sitting waiting on it leaving. Decided to check the subscriptions, YouTube subscribers, because I'm getting really close to 1,000, and it was 999, and I thought that's cool, just one more. And then when I woke up this morning, it's 998. Does it all the time. I think people maybe see something and they subscribe, and then they maybe check some other videos and then decide that it's not really what they want, which is fine. I mean, it happens all the time. But getting so close. And once I get that, I'll be able to go and take a little walk in Copenhagen, show you the Hans Christian Andersen statue that I got done as a custom diamond painting. The only problem is I don't know what time I'm going to do it because most people are in America. And if I do it at a good time for America, it's going to be the middle of the night in Denmark. So that's not going to work. $20 inches, wow. Okay, color change. Just checking my phone, I'm waiting on a delivery. Diamond Art Club diamond painting. But the company that's delivering it, they take it to a what do you call it? Pakke shop in Danish. It's like a newsagents that has a little post office. They don't deliver to your door. They delivered to one of these packer shops. So said it's on its way. Expect it to be delivered today. I'll get a message saying exactly where it is. So I'm waiting on that. I don't think I've had a Diamond Art Club with as many colours. I think it has 61 colours. It's quite a lot. What are you waiting on, Gene? This is a thing that happens with tweezers. The tips start to get sticky because they touch the glue. Crystals to enhance a painting. Okay, cool. What am I working on? Or what is Gene working on? In Santorini by Diamond Art. Don't know that one. I've probably seen it, I just don't know the name. So you're doing two at the same time? Yeah, because of these shifts that I'm working, Gene, I'm all over the place. I can't remember what day it is. I keep thinking this is Friday. I'm a day in front. I forget to post whips a lot recently, but this is the one that I'm working on, and I am working on this bottom corner, the spiral. Yeah, I think I was saying last time it's the Facebook group. Nobody really uses it, including me. I think there are just so many Facebook groups for diamond painting, and I really don't have the time to sort of chit chat on that. I thought maybe people would talk to each other a bit, but it doesn't seem to be happening. Um, it's just what it is. Yeah, Tammy likes it. She likes the colours in it, greens and silvers, yellow. Shouldn't be too long. This is the last two sections, so we'll see. I'll put that. Put that in the wrong place. Come on, A's, not V's. Should have been there. Ah, okay. Is she okay? Vertigo. Is that thing where you get dizzy all the time? Is that caused by your inner ear, or is it something else? Let's do that again. I'm on A's and I keep putting down V for some reason. Sinus infection. Ah, right. Okay. So, yeah. So she's on medication for that. It's pretty windy out there. I can hear it. How long did they say that'll last? Hopefully it's pretty quick. I don't know. I can't remember when I started the channel. A year and a half, something like that, maybe. I mean, I don't really push it, and I was saying before that I never asked like friends and family and things to subscribe. I'd rather it just builds naturally. That it's actual diamond painters or people who are interested in diamond painting that join. Um, I mean, it's like I said, last time I looked, it was 998. Last night when I finished work, it was 999. And it is tempting just to get in touch with somebody that I maybe know through music or something and say, could you do me a favour and just subscribe to my YouTube channel? But I'm not going to do it. I want it to be just people who are actually interested. To me, that means more than the number. I mean, I never believed that so many people would subscribe. I mean, I've got, hopefully in these 6 days off, I'm going to be coming out with some new videos, and they are a bit different. Hopefully that'll get a few people interested enough to hit the button. Just starting to look at things a bit differently. I mean, I've done, well, see, the thing is, if I leave these up, these lives, they get counted as an upload, but it's like, I forget, 300 and something videos. But a few of them are going to be this sort of thing. But most of them are like proper YouTube videos where I'm like unboxing, unbagging, reviewing, comparing, whatever. There is a subject or a topic, whereas these are just a chance to talk to other diamond painters and get to know them a little bit better, which I like. I like to, like when Jane was getting her foot operation and just hearing how things were going, and the fact that as soon as she got the operation, the pain reduced massively, and now it's no pain at all, which is great. I mean, I don't really look at the groups anymore. I just sort of, I don't know. You can only watch threads where people are arguing about round and square drills so many times before you've had enough. Or such and such a company is much better than such and such another company, and that type of thing. Seems to be a lot of competition at times, and it's not really why I do diamond painting. I do it to relax, and I do this just to get to know people, and that's it. I just enjoy doing it. That's the whole point. I'm not out to be the next YouTube multimillionaire, which everybody seems to be. The number of videos that come up, how to get 1,000 subscribers quickly, how to make money on YouTube, and they get a lot of views because of what the subject is. I think a lot of people think if you get a YouTube channel with over 1,000 subscribers, you're going to make a fortune. There's a lot more to it than that. Yeah, I was sitting, when I finished work last night, I was sitting making notes. The problem that I've got is I come up with ideas for YouTube videos a lot, and then I forget about them. So I came up with a couple of ideas the other night, and Tammy said, you really need to write these down. So she went away and got a notebook and sat it strategically on my desk. So last night, or this morning when I came in, I was sitting having a cup of coffee and I started jotting down ideas. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That was without really thinking. 6 different videos about different things. All diamond painting related. And then I've got that diamond painting that I'm waiting on today. I've got an unboxing for that. I've got a diamond painting pen on its way, another diamond painting from another company on its way. But that's just the normal, just unboxings. I'm trying to step away from that a bit. I mean, I know everybody likes to see diamond paintings and stuff getting unboxed, but I'm starting to think a lot more about the beginner, like people who are thinking about diamond painting. They're not really sure what it's all about, that type of thing. And just some things about diamond painting that could maybe be changed. And the only way they're going to get changed is if people ask the companies, badger them about things. But I'll be doing videos about it. Or more than one thing. But just some things that I sit and think, why? So I'm going to put some stuff together. I mean, the whole thing about this to me is diamond painting is meant to be a relaxing hobby. Like, just don't get too hung up on things. It's a hobby. Yeah, I mean, I did say it recently that I feel that videos that help beginners, or maybe videos that make people think slightly differently, are the important ones. The unboxings, I mean, basically you're seeing the same thing again and again and again and again. It's like, here's a box, open it up. Here's a toolkit, open it up. Here are the drills, open them up. Here's a canvas, open it up. It's the same thing again and again and again. But we like to see new diamond paintings. And I think the main thing is it's like always try to mix companies, get different companies rather than just doing all one company. I mean, to me, that isn't as interesting as seeing the way that one company does things compared to another, compared to another, compared to another. I like doing that, and that's why I do it. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm the same. I just don't. The problem that I've got is I think it's not a problem, but in fact, it's not a problem. I mean, the problem would be if I couldn't think of anything to do a video about. Um, it's I think of things, and then I think of other things, and then I think of other things, and then I forget the things that I sort of thought about at the beginning. Um, but yeah, I'm going to start writing them because I want to do videos that have got a bit more meaning than just here's a diamond painting, here's the box. I mean, I enjoy doing them, don't get me wrong, but I just feel that there's more that could be done to help beginners than just showing people what's in a box. I mean, like this, tweezers. Hardly anybody uses tweezers. I don't know why. I mean, I hated them at the beginning. I couldn't use them, and now I'm sitting here doing a round drill diamond painting using tweezers. And okay, I drop the occasional one. I mean, you'll see that, but it doesn't shoot away. It lands somewhere where I can just pick up again. It's no big deal. And then the benefit of that is I don't have to bother about wax. I don't get wax in between the drills. I just use the tweezers. And once you get used to them, I think they're actually better than a pen. And I never ever thought I would say that. I don't know if you were here, Jean, when I mentioned what I'm going to be doing next. I'm going to be doing all those kitten diamond paintings. The one where I showed the round. I agree about all the unboxing videos. I mean, it is nice to see them, but I feel that you don't really learn anything. If you know what I mean, it's more a entertainment rather than an educational thing. And I'm just feeling that I'm getting more and more interested in thinking about the absolute beginner, like somebody who has maybe just learned about diamond painting, hasn't even bought one yet, and they've no idea. Uh, and they go in the groups and they read about like Tic Tac boxes or Tic Tac containers, Harbor Freight, uh, all these different containers, different ways that people um, label their stuff. Um, I mean, it's one of these things that you get used to the way that you do it, and then you might gradually over time change things until you get something that really works for you. Doesn't mean to say it's going to work for the beginner who's watching it, but I want to get like more explaining things. Like this is what I do, but more importantly, this is why I do it, and it works for me. Might not work for other people, and people can watch it and think, "Nah, I don't like this tweezers." Like I'm saying, I think they actually are better than a pen. I know a lot of people will look at that and think, "Forget it. I tried tweezers and they just ping away, and they're hard to use." And I thought exactly the same thing until I did all those ABs, and I was using tweezers all the time, just for the ABs. And then I gradually, and I never even gradually, I just suddenly noticed that I wasn't even thinking about it. I was just picking the drills up and they were round. And I thought, hang on a minute, I could just use these normally. And that's what I'm doing. And people can see it works. It's like I'm not in a group, like in a thread where people are just commenting and I'm sitting saying, I like tweezers, I think they're great. That's it. There's no video, there's no people can't see. I mean, you'll see that I do drop them now and again, but it isn't a big deal. They're not like shooting across the room. They're landing somewhere around about here. And I just pick them up and put them where they're meant to go. But I think it's people I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know why tweezers aren't so popular. It could be for the reason that I never used them. I just felt tried to pick up a drill, it went ping, and I was like, forget that, use a pen. And then I started to think about it, and I'm thinking, okay, use a pen, you have to fill it with wax. And then the other thing is use a pen, but then people get away from the standard pen because it's too thin. They start to get sore hands, so they go for like a chubbier pen, which is more comfortable for them. People have got different ideas what shape they like. The diamond painting pen that Tammy uses is really thin at the neck, like really thin. I couldn't use it, but it's made of solid glass and it's really heavy, and she likes that. So, but some people just like to collect pens. I mean, I'd guess somewhere in the region of 40 diamond painting pens, and I like them. I like the difference in designs. I like the different shapes, the different colours. Um, some have got like custom tips that like not everlasting tips, but actually handmade from a solid piece of brass sort of thing. And I like that. I like the fact that somebody's actually sat and turned the thing. Makes it a little bit different rather than just something that's spat out of a machine at a huge rate. Um, but then now I've got all these pens and I'm sitting using tweezers. But people have got different reasons they diamond paint. Some people want to do as many diamond paintings as fast as they can do them. And some people want to take their time. And some people want to do only big ones. And some people want to do only small ones, or only round ones, or only square ones. I like to mix things. just now, I'm trying to concentrate on the small ones to get them out of the way because I've got quite a few big ones that are going to take a long time, especially the heaven and earth design, which doesn't actually have anything printed on the canvas. It's just a grid. That's going to take a while. Yeah, I like to show different companies because I'm interested. Like if I see a new company, a new name that I haven't tried, the chances are at some point I'm going to get one because I just want to see how they compare to the other ones, same as everybody else. The benefit for the people watching us, they don't have to spend the money and buy it. But as I was saying before, I'm sort of getting to a point now where some companies are starting to get in touch and say, "Would you like to review this? Would you like to review it?" And that's great for me because, I mean, if I added up how much I've spent in diamond paintings, it'd be quite scary, I think. So to get stuff from companies who are willing to take the gamble, I mean, all they do is send the stuff. They don't send the stuff and say, "We want you to say this, we want you to say that." I mean, I wouldn't do that. It's just they send it, I open it up and give an honest opinion, like my opinion of it. And people who are watching can see and make their own decision what they think. And if they're thinking about buying from that company, they've got a better idea of what to expect. I mean, that's the whole point for me, anyway. I mean, that one that I got, I think you commented on it, Gene, and said you liked it. The baby panda with the angel wings holding the hat. I would never have bought that. But that was one where they basically said we can choose stuff and just send it, or you can pick. And I thought I've never done that before, and I thought, yeah, just you choose. So it made it interesting for me because I didn't know what they were sending. That one did ping. Oh no, it didn't. It's there. I didn't know what they were sending, so it was interesting for me. But I will do that panda. I think Jean said she liked it. But again, everybody's got different ideas of what they like. And that's the big thing about diamond painting. I mean, the diversity of diamond paintings is massive. And just for that reason, that's what makes it an interesting hobby. I like seeing like diamond paintings and pictures that I've never seen before. It gets a bit sort of blah when you're seeing the same diamond painting again and again and again. I like to try and find things that are different. Yeah, I mean that's the thing. Like young kids would like that panda, and I have bought some diamond paintings that are aimed at kids. Well, I don't know if they're actually. I've still to do them, but I don't know if they're actually made for kids to do or more like made to put in a kid's room. A while back, I unboxed some from Smith's Beads. I don't know if you'll remember that, Gene. And there was one that's a zebra or a zebra. I don't know how you say it. And one is a tiger cub, and they're like cartoony things. They're quite small, and I just thought just for something different. And like you said, Gene, you've got maybe some grandparents whose grandkids are at an age that they could do this stuff with a little bit of help. And I thought it might be an idea, like to show stuff that maybe kids could try. So that's going to be coming up at some point. I keep shuffling what I'm going to be doing, but I'm definitely going to be doing the three multicolored cat or kitten canvases. because I need them all finished so I can do my next YouTube video, like part 2. But I thought there was some stuff in that video that will be of interest to people. Like we always say, the bigger the better, but you have to take into account how many colours are in it. If you've got a smaller one with more colours, it's probably going to look better than a bigger one with less colours. So we'll find out when I do those 3 kittens. 2 are exactly the same size, 1 is square, 1 is round, from the same company, everything is exactly the same. And then I got one from Amazon that's bigger. It's a 30 by 30, I think. And it's going to be interesting just to compare the 3. Well, for me, it'll be interesting. I don't know about anybody else. But I hadn't actually thought about the colours. Like I'd always heard the bigger the better, more detail, and I think I've thought that as well. Like, yep, I'll go for this size because more colour, bigger. And then I never actually thought about if somebody's ordering or getting something, if it's got less colours, it isn't going to look as detailed. I first started, as accumulating a lot of diamond paintings, now I'm more conservative. Yeah, I mean, there's various factors come into that though. It's like shipping, and like customs fees and things for Denmark are just frightening. Thinking, I mean, yeah, I don't. I mean, I've never really just bought things for the sake of buying them. I've always bought them because I like the picture. I mean, that's the main thing. I don't buy diamond paintings because it's from a certain company or because they're from a certain artist. I would tend to spread it more, like rather than getting 5 diamond paintings from the same artist, I would maybe get 2 from that artist and maybe 3 from 3 other artists, or maybe another 2 if I really liked them from another artist, and then another one. But again, there's people who will find an artist they really like and they collect them. Like people collect things like diamond painting pens, thimbles, whatever. I mean, people just do that. They collect stuff. And some people might want to get the whole set. I mean, again, this is a totally personal thing. Like why you're doing a certain picture. This is one of the ones that was just picked for me. I didn't know what it was going to be, and it just happens. It's definitely something that I would have bought. I like it. It's different. You don't see it very well with uh, the light pad on and that sort of thing, but I shouldn't pick up and then look up at the same time. I know it's there somewhere. Maybe it landed in the tray. Don't know. Anyway, I'm not getting much done, am I? I found it. It's there. I've got a question for both of you. When you're diamond painting, what do you do while you're diamond painting? Like, do you watch TV, or do you listen to music, or do you listen to podcasts or audiobooks, or do you just like to diamond paint and that's it? There's nothing else happening. Yeah, I mean that again. That's the thing, Wilma. I mean, people, uh, different people have got different budgets that they can afford or can't afford things. I think, like, again, it's a personal thing, but for me, buying a bigger diamond painting, you get more out of it. Like if you're thinking dollars per hour type thing, if you do a bigger one, or a more detailed one, you get more time out of your money. Whereas some people might do small things and feel they're getting. You buy smaller, it's cheaper, and like bookmarks and cards and that. The cards are a bit different because normally they're for somebody, but maybe bookmarks or notebook covers or something. The special drills. Some people prefer to like finish this project, go on to the next one, go on to the next one. Whereas I don't know. I don't know where I fit in that. I still prefer to do the bigger ones. I think that take time because I listen to music. That's what I do. I put headphones on, listen to music, and diamond paint, and that's it. I tried listening to podcasts, and I just couldn't do it. I lost concentration on what I was doing with the diamond painting because I was concentrating too much on what was getting said in the podcast. And I see like people saying that they watch movies while they're doing this, and I'm thinking, how can you do that? How can you watch a movie and look at a key and place drills and watch a movie at the same time? Like when I watch a movie, I watch a movie. I don't sit and talk or anything. Like I sit and watch it. That's it. Maybe that's a guy thing. I don't know. Listen to the radio. There's a really good app for your mobile phone, Gene, if you've got a smartphone. A really good radio app. And I can't remember what it's called. Uh, it's called Radio Garden. It is really good. You can listen to radio stations all over the world. So that's the that's the icon. And then you click on it, and it takes you to a map of the world. And then you can just spin it. You can like zoom in, zoom out. So I could go over to America, and it'll just take you to the nearest one. I think usually it does. Every green dot there is a radio station. Sometimes I just like go somewhere and just pick random stuff. I found some pretty good stations. Radio Garden. Listen to YouTube. I don't. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, I can listen to music no problem, but when I'm listening to something where you actually need to listen, um, I just lose concentration. Like now, I'm talking, and you can see I just totally stopped it. Like they say, guys can't multitask. I think that's what the problem is. Events. I've only done one event. Well, Angie's as well. So two. Two events in 2 years. Oh, text. I think I've got something delivered somewhere. Yeah. Need to click on the link to find out where they've put it. Phone center. Where is phone center? Okay, it's a totally new one. Okay, I'm going to head off. I need to go and find where this place is. Something totally different. As far as I know, this will be the Diamond Art Club one. If it's not, it's going to be a diamond painting pen and another diamond painting from a different company. So I'm going to head off while it's dry. So thanks for dropping in, as always. Thanks for the chat. You're writing in your planner. I don't have a planner. Valerie, you need to stop that other diamond painting and concentrate on King Kong. I want to see that finished. Okay, so thanks again for dropping in, and I hope you have a good day. In the meantime, take care, be safe, and wash your hands.